me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't clock me. I'm talking this hours, no fancy minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just got.
Now introducing the start for your Dallas Mavericks. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. At center, 6'10", number 21, Daniel Gafford. Starting at the other guard, at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. At the small forward position, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving. At forward, number 3, Anthony Davis. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jason Kidd.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. Irving is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Flag, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys. How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Gafford sends the pick for Flag. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Flag. Davis kicks to Thompson. In the corner, it's Flag. And the Mavericks another 3.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Outside Butler. Here's Moody. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Mavericks have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Flag with it. Now Green defending. And Gafford throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Max Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Hield can't hit. Mavericks leading by 8. Flag with it. He's got 8. On the wing, Irving. And Thompson kicks to Davis. To Irving. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Christie is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson is checked in for Max Christie. And Flagg subbed in for Russell.
Watch your head. Jimmy Butler in the house.
Mavericks leading by 11. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Here's Flagg, defended by Butler. And the shot clock expires. 24 seconds.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that.
We got London on the train.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my baby, I got money on my rings. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 dollar streaming, read it, Gucci bag. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call Lil Shorty, made her my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, from Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna agree to. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that, if she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my baby, I got money on my rings. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 dollar streaming, read it, Gucci bag.
Introducing the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. At center, 6'10", number 21, Daniel Gafford. At small forward, at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 11, at 4, number 3, Anthony Davis. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jason Kidd. This is your Dallas Mavericks.
So the Raptors starting five. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for Dallas, a pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flag and Davis. Kyrie and Klay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
And Gafford with the block. And here's Flag outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Flag's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Flag. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too. Yeah, Flag's gonna make that play every time. Just a weak defensive effort.
Outside Ingram, fires the three. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Thompson. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Flag outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Now here's Quickley. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Here's Flagg. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Gafford.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Walter, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flagg comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Russell.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Pass to Dick. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
And here's Thompson. Gafford in the post. Some nice ball movement by Dallas to the left wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Brian, back to you.
Winning cures all. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Nails it from 3. Flagg's got 21.
Yeah, Flagg has that 3 ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Right side Dick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Hits a 3-pointer. 24 points for him.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flagg. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Dallas. They've got a 13-2 run going. Thompson outside. Irving finds Gafford. And here's Flagg outside. And at the buzzer, count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Mavericks on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Irving. And you heard that the Raptors were looking to be aggressive this summer, Tim. Why now?
Well, they're trying to replicate what they accomplished when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, which led to a title in 2019. So this is a front office not afraid to shake things up.
Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Dallas leading by 23. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Irving against Quickly. Pass to Flagg. Over Barrett. Here's Flagg. 5 to shoot. Outside Irving. The 3 hits the trifecta.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Irving, first personal foul, first team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the #2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
The Raptors shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Brian?
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie.
A masterful job capitalizing from the mid-range. When the defense gives Flagg this area, he happily exploits it.
Quickly from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Flagg. Give him 31 now. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Flagg's got 7 now in this quarter.
And defenders better start holding their post. Cooper Flagg is having a field day scoring it.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jakob Poeltl. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Davis. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Here's Barrett. And he lays it up and in.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Flagg. From behind the arc. On target from range. Flagg's got 40 points. And so it's Dallas with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett, and that one is hammered home.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Barrett's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Shoots from 12, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
What a sudden attack. Barnes just goes right up.
Pass to Flag. Gafford with a screen on Barrett. Here's Flag. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Flag's got 48.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Cooper Flag.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. Yep, that one goes.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
On the wing, Davis. Out to the right wing. Gafford with a screen on Barrett. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Pirtle. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Barrett. Soft touch off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Flag. Gafford with a screen on Barrett. Here's Flag. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is